Hello guys, how are you doing? Let me trust you're doing good. Welcome once again to this video. Today we have a laptop here to fix. This is HP series Lightbook 1040 G7. Yes, this one the customer said this laptop is not charging. Yes, actually one port is charging, and the other one when it is charging, the LED light comes on and it doesn't go off. Yeah, yeah. I believe you can see this small hole here. So this way you can see the LED for charging. So the customer say this port is not functioning at all, and the other one it charged, but sometimes the LED remains as if it is charging even if you unplugged it out. So let's confirm that. Let's confirm that so that we know exactly what you are dealing with. So when I plug in to the working port, yes, I can see the screen is coming on. Yes, even I can see the charging LED. You can see the orange light here. So it means it is charging. What about the other port? Yes, we need to be sure exactly what a customer reported is exactly what is happening with this. This one, there is nothing. Yes, even the screen is not flashing on. Yes, there is nothing here. Okay, so we are going to check exactly what is happening with it. So we need to open it, and the laptop is on actually, as you can see. Yes, the laptop is on. Yes, I don't want to share. Sorry for that. I don't want to share the screen of my client. So I'm going to shut the laptop off. Yes, it's a touch screen. Let me shut it down. Then we are going to disassemble it and find out what is happening with this. Yes, I like us to find out what is exactly happening with this laptop inside. I tried to open it up by opening the back lid. The back lid is out. Yes, the first thing once you open the back lid, yes, once you open the back lid when you are disassembling a laptop, make sure you disconnect the battery. Yes, disconnect the battery so that we minimize the risk of shorting the motherboard. So the first thing you need to do when you access the battery, you remove the battery before you proceed to remove other parts of the laptop. The first thing you need to do is to remove any power source, that is the adapter if it plugged in, and the battery if it is connected. So once I remove the battery, we are now heading to the motherboard. Once I remove the battery is out. So now I am not in any risk of shorting the motherboard because I have removed any source of power. Yes, and be careful. Opening these connectors, you need to be very careful because they are fragile. Yes, so you need to remove them with care. Yes, this is how you do it. I believe you are saying what I'm doing. And now I am opening them out. You unlock the lock, then you remove the connector. Yes. Uh, Parts like this one for the speaker, if you can remove with your hand, yes, it is good also when you familiarize your hands uh, to do that work because you'll be more careful. Yes, you are not in any risk of shorting it or damaging the motherboard with your hand other than the tweezer. Once you unlocked, you remove the connector. This is for the screen display. Then here, this is for the touch and camera. Yes, so this is the connector for camera and touch. Disconnect the cable. The cable for the Wi-Fi. So this is for Wi-Fi antenna. Yes. Even before I reach inside, before I remove the motherboard from it, we can just inspect. I can see here there's some this is the soldering paste. Yes, I can see soldering paste here. So meaning something happened or someone. In fact, you can see the port. Yes, this port seems to have been replaced before. Yes, this port has been replaced before. So I believe that is the problem. That's why this port is not functioning because someone else has replaced it before. So let's open it and see actually what you can do with it. Let's remove the motherboard from the chassis. Yes, we are going to work on the motherboard on the motherboard alone, not the entire laptop. That's why it's good to remove the motherboard from here. Once you remove all the screws and all the connectors, the motherboard can just come out as easy as like that. As you can see, it's out. What is this? What am I seeing here? Yes, I can see some dots here. Like it seems like there was a little bit of corrosion. Okay. Anyway, on the motherboard, there's nothing. On the motherboard, there's nothing. So I have removed the screen. Let me just put it down here so that I can have space where I can work on the motherboard alone. So this is my motherboard, really good one. This is 1040 G7. Yes, this is the motherboard for 1040 G7. So this one is the working port. This one is not working port. Let's inspect and see actually exactly what is happening with it. You can see everything is lit up. So I don't know what actually is happening with it. Yes. Let's try and see it again. Let's plug in the adapter and see what's happening with it. So this one is the port which is not working. Yes, actually it's not working. About the other one, there's an LED there. So you will see an LED. Yes, you can see the LEDs is blinking. Yeah, and the fan is spinning. So I believe the laptop is on. What about if okay? Anyway, I don't want. I believe the problem is this port. So I don't know whether I have the port where I can replace this one. So let's see. I have a box here. I'm trying to let me look whether I have this port. Which one is this? Which type of this port? This one. So I think I have some of the few of the Type C ports here. Just had but just earlier, so I have some of them in. Yes, this one, yeah. Let me trust this one. I believe this is what I'm looking. This is what I'm looking for. Yes, this is exactly what I'm looking for. And in fact, it resembles this other one. Yes, it resembles this other one, which is already in here. So I'm going to remove this port which is here. I'm going to remove this one and then put in another one. Yes, I'm going to replace that port. So I don't know how am I going to do it. Yes, because I want also you to observe how the port can be removed. I want you to be observing it. Yes, I'm going to place it that way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to heat up this. Let me power on my water first. Yes, then water is on. At air, I'm going to use like 5 Pascal. That is the pressure. The temperature, let me work on about 360 there. I'm going to work with 360. Correct. 360. That's good. Then I'm going to apply the thermal paste. So not the thermal paste, actually, this is the soldering paste. I'm going to apply the thermal soldering paste here. My hot air is ready to do its magic. Yes, let me just place that on there so that it can hold for me. Yes. So I'm going to hit up from this particular point. Yes. Being careful still. Remember, we have an LED from this side. So I need to be very careful with that. And then the port is out. Yes, the port is out. Nice. So once the port is out, let me just post that one because that is the old one. We are not going to use one anymore. Then we'll have to clean up this particular point. We are going to clean up this side before we solder in another port. So we are going to clean up this side. Do that. To do that, you need to apply another solder there. We are going to apply the solder there. Once the solder is applied, let me just be sure this port is good. I think I have some few issues with it. Yes, I have some few issues with it. Let me just make sure it's perfectly aligned. Yes, some pins is bent. Yes, some pins is bent. So let me just align them first. Let's just align them first. Nice. Good. So once the pot is ready, the pot is ready to be used. Now I have a big problem here. I have a big problem here. I want to use this. Okay, can I place it this way? This is dangerous because I want to use this to hold for me. Yes, correct. Can I put it this way? Yes, I can put it this way because I want to show you how we suck the solder here. We are going to use the what's called the solder sucker. Yes, this is the solder. This is the solder sucker. We are going to suck it here. Yes, you press it downward this way. Yes, this is how you do it. This is how we do it. Just put it this way. We use the other side of it. So I do place the soldering on this side. Then I suck the solder from behind. Add more solder here. Yes, this is when you don't have the what do you call it? The solder wick. Yes, when you don't have the solder wick, that is how you do it. That is how you do it without the solder wick. Then once it is clean, Once it is clean, it's now time to solder the port back. It's now time to solder the port back. I'm just going to, let me just place this one in. Let me hope it will not burn down my, so let me just place it that way. I can just put it up. Okay. Now it's time to put the pot back. So not back actually, to replace the pot. This is the pot. Just make sure it's clean. Yes, you just have to make sure it is clean. So the pot is clean. So the pot is ready to be soldered back. The pot is ready to be soldered back. Yeah. Yes. Pot is ready to be soldered back. As you can see. Yes. So yes, this is perfect. This is perfect for this. Solder iron. Soldering done. This is the hot air. Need to heat up a little bit before you plug in the pot. Yes, because we don't want to apply a lot of it to expose too much heat into this pot. That's why we are starting by heating up this area whereby we are going to put the pot. Yes, once the solder is started melted, that's when you can come in with the pot. There's a problem with this pot. There's an issue. I don't know what is wrong with it. Let me just place it down. Just let me just hit it here at the table. Yes, it seems like some things are gone with this. Yes, this pot is not good. This pot is not good. That's why I'm going to look for different one. Let me just look for another one. Yes, I have a problem with that pot. I think I have another one in. I think I have another one in. So let's use this other one. Let us use this other one. I got it. I got it. Here it is. So let's use this other one. Then we trust this one is good. I trust this one is good. Still, we heat up a little bit until the solder melts. That's when you can bring in the pot. This one is better. We rotate a little bit. Let me trust this code. Let me trust this code. So now we are going to apply a little bit of solder here so that we put reinforcement. Yes, we are going to apply some few of soldering paste, soldering iron, and the paste. And let's see. Let's pray that it will work. Let us pray that it will work. Actually, it should work. Yes, it should work. This one it should work. Nice. Then let's clean it up a little bit. Yes, because we have so many pests here. Let's clean it up a little bit. I'm seeing like you have a pin here which is shutting to each other. Yes. Inside here I have a small solder here. I like to remove it. Nice. Let's now check. Let's check whether it is working or still I am still having a problem with the port again. So this one now it's working. Once that side is working, amazing, nice. The other port, the other side, perfect. What about this one? This one was the original one. Good, guys. So let's just put it back and then we test. Let us assemble it back, then we test. Let us assemble it back and then we test. See, let's test it. See. So guys, this laptop repair thing, it's not a job, and at the same time, it's not an easy job. So it's just about your passion. It's just about your actually it's short. It's about you. You just need to do it. Yes, you just have to do it because it's a good job, and this is your personal skill. So you will own it. So this is the thing, you will own it. You'll have to own it because it is yours. Since I started doing the laptop repair, I have never regretted actually because something which is productive. You'll be able to interact with people in so many people in the field, be the customers, be the colleagues, everybody. You are able to reach so many people and you make friends. That is networking. We make friends and you also make enemies. Yes, there is no field whereby you'll fail to you will fail to make an enemy. Yes, we also make enemies. And we make so many friends than enemies. So you see it's good. We have so many good things in the field than the bad one. Yeah. But again, so long as you're doing your work, you will not make an enemy. Yes, not unless someone wronged you. But if someone wronged you, you just need to forgive them and move on. Yes, you just have to forgive them and move on. And this is business. So meaning even if you forgive that person in business, you will treat that as a liability. So in business, you don't work with liabilities. So even you yourself, if you're in this field, uh, do not work with liabilities. And if you are a liability yourself, know that nobody will want to work with you. So let's hold the assets. Let's help one another in the field. And let us we shall grow all together. Once we help each other in the field, we grow together as a family. Yes, but if you keep pulling others down, I don't know how you will want us to, how you will want others to lift you up. Yes, it's very hard. It is not logic. Yes, it's not logic. So if you're in this field, please be an asset to others so that others can be an asset to you. Nice. So I have assembled it, connect the battery back. The LED is blinking here. So let's open it up. Let's see whether it is powering on. Let's see whether it is powering on. Okay, anyway, I love to put back the backlit so that I'll be able to have this laptop on the bench. Yes, let me just place it that way. So just placing it the backlit that way. So the laptop is on. The laptop is on. It is restarting since we reset the BIOS. In fact, that's not the main issue for us. Or let us wait it to display. Let us wait for the display. Then after there, we are going to test the charging. We're going to test whether the ports are charging. We reset the BIOS, so it might take some more minutes. So as we are waiting for it to reset, let's test whether we have charging back. Yes, you remember we had no LED here. Yes, can see. You have an LED. Yes, you have an orange light, and the laptop is displaying. Yes, what about the other port? What about the other port? Let's see. This other port. Yes, the orange is back. The orange light is back, so it means it's charging. It means it is charging. Let's wait and see. Yes, we have an orange light. I don't know whether you can see or we have so much reflection here. I put it this way. Yes, we put it this way. You have an orange light there. Let's wait for the windows, then see whether we have any charging icon. Yes, we should see the icon for charging. It's loading the windows. Loading the windows. Yes, can see. I don't know how can I place it for you to see. Yes, I have so many reflection. I have so many reflection. But we have charging. We have charging. Yes. Let's test the one which we just replaced. Yes, when I remove the port, plugged in. Let's plugged in again. Where is it? Here. Yes. The orange light is there. Let me just shut it down. Sorry, guys. Yes, sorry for that. Let me shut it down so that we can see it clearly, the orange light. Then the laptop is off. The laptop is off. Can you see the orange light there? Yes, that's the port which we just replaced. Yes, orange light is charging. So guys, thank you so much. Let me trust you learned something. We fixed this laptop and I am happy we helped this customer. So guys, in case you have an issue with your laptop, please you can just reach us out. We might be able to help you. Yes, we do laptop repairs. We also teach laptop repair course. In case you are interested in learning how to repair a laptop, you can also contact us. Yes, and goodbye, and see you in the next video. And please subscribe to this channel and share with your friends. Bye bye, guys.